What a great riff. That was a throwaway 3-note guitar riff by Keith Richards that was originally intended to be a horn line in that song. Well, that never came to be. And Richards used a Maestro FZ1 fuzz tone pedal for that song. And that, interestingly enough, that pedal never sold at all before that song. And after that did fairly well. It was actually, Satisfaction was actually the first song to use a fuzz tone successfully in rock and roll. And the rest is history. The song was written by Jagger and Richards as a kind of a protest against American commercialism, as if to say, the things that you tell me on television and radio maybe aren't quite as important as you make them out to be. Maybe not as important as the love of a good woman. Okay, here's Keith Richards, Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones, Satisfaction on freeguitarmentor.com. Okay, we'll start with the riff. This riff is played. Okay. We're going to start with our forefinger, our pointer finger, on the 2nd fret of the A string on the B note. And give it 2 good hits. Now I don't have a Maestro fuzz tone, but I do have my PV Classic 30 set on overdrive to give it that nice warm driven sound. You notice how I'm vibrating that note just a little bit. You can practice that just to give it a little bit of warmth and sustain. You just vibrate that finger a little bit when you play that note. So I'm going to use my 1st finger on the 2nd fret. My 3rd finger is going to play the 4th and 5th fret notes. So I'm going from 2nd fret to 4th to 5th. They're all downstrokes with the pick. And notice in between, I stick a quick open A in there. Right there. Another thing to notice about the way Richards played it, the first one is sustained a little longer. The 2nd and 3rd are short on the B note, and then the 4th one's a little longer, as follows. Okay, there's the opening. Now, I've noticed that a lot of websites, that's all they're giving you, because that's the signature lick in Satisfaction. But let's talk about the chords you're going to need for the song. And it is a 3-chord song, so that makes it super easy. It's really just the phrasing and the timing of the chords along with the vocals. So let's give you some chords and we'll get started. Okay, so I fibbed a little bit on the 3 chords, but it really is just 3 chords with some variations in where they're played on the neck. The first chord you're going to need is an E7 bar chord. Okay, and that's played with the bar on the 7th fret, and then the 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string rather, and the pinky finger on the 9th fret of the 2nd string. Like an A7 down here. Just move it up to the 7th fret. The second chord you're going to need is an A7 bar chord. And you're going to need a B7 bar chord. Now you're going to need the open versions of these chords without the 7s. So you're going to need an open E, an open D, and an open A chord. So I guess including the D, that's actually a 4-chord song. again, you're going to need E7 bar chord, A7 bar chord, B7 bar chord, open E, open D, and open A. Okay, let's get the chords on the screen and we'll play through with the rhythms of the chording and the lyrics. I can't get no satisfaction. So we go into the third verse, same pattern. Notice during the I can't get no, we're doing that part. Your chording is in the same rhythm as if you're playing the intro lick. Something like that. Okay, intro, chords, chord rhythms, lyrics. The rest of the lyrics you'll find on the website at freeguitarmentor.com. Make sure you get some satisfaction sometime today.